finish them, they wobbling. Okay, chill, they falling. Then get off, or I'm a prophet. Don't take, won't harm. Can't take the play, don't you jump in this ball pit. Used to work out Harbor Freight, but now this my office. Can you believe they pay me all this money just to talk? Look, I'm vibing, look, we mobbing. All in got timing, what? I'm shining. On these records, this ain't silver, it's white gold. Wait till I get them diamonds, it's gonna be a chokehold. K.O. I'm a sellout.
Hi, and thanks for joining us. On 2K Sports NBA action, it's coming up. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Pass to Durant. Screen by Eason. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Here's West. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And that one good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is James. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Here's West. Six to shoot. Here's Levine for three. Nails it from three.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
And here's Dallas. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. Before long, along, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's West. Pass to Daniels. Fires the three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
James deciding where to go with it. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
To the paint. Here's Bona. Outside for Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bona. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Durant with it. He's picked up by Levine. And it's blocked by Davis. From behind the arc. And that's good. Zach LaVine for 3. Levine's got 9 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
Levine can't hit.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
54 seconds left in the first. The Rockets pull it in. 10 points separating these teams. Here's Durant. Here's Şengün. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little too.
Pass to Levine. From the arc. Ooh, Levine with another miss. Rockets trail by 8. And the basket is good.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's West. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
12 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Outside Durant. And another basket for Houston.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
That one no good. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Mavericks. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. More 2K. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Murray with it. With the teardrop. Capella with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Free throw is good from Durant. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
You know, the thinking is defensively trying to close off the lane. But how crafty is Kevin Durant at his ability to bounce off and still make you commit?
And both free throws good for Durant. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Gafford. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Three-pointer. Durant's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. To the left wing. Pass to Alexander Walker. For three. Oh, denied by Durant.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Houston making a change here. The Rockets trail, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Brian?
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Screen by Capella. And here's Ingram from the arc. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 3. Left side Murray. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Ingram. And the three off target. Washington drives in. Outside, Alexander Walker. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that six-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
Good on the second one.
What you love about Daniel Gafford, he knows who he is. He's going to be a force in the painted area on both ends. He's going to take high percentage shots, and he doesn't mind the dirty work.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Mavericks lead by 3. To the inside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Gafford. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The painted area is the 9-to-5 place of business for Daniel Gafford, doing work right there.
Count it.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
And so Murray will bring it up for Dallas. They held a 12-point lead earlier. There's a screen. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Gafford. It's stolen by Ingram. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Nice move. The Rockets pull it in. 19 seconds left in the half. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Durant's got 20.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Pass to Washington. Back to Okongwu. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. We'll be back in a moment. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's West. Inside. Davis. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant takes it in. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a one-point game. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's LaVine for three. And LaVine knocks down the three.
Well, this is LaVine's mindset. He is ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hand.
Well, when you think of the all-time blockbuster deals, Anthony Davis has already been in a couple.
Yes, B.A., but it is the most recent trade that is the most notable. When he was traded to Dallas for Luka Doncic. Luka is a generational player. It shocked the NBA world. It will be one of the defining moments of AD's career.
Outside LaVine. On the wing, Davis. 5 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's Durant with a drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 3-point Houston lead.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Daniels outside. Outside LaVine. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Easton. Again the miss by the Mavericks. The Rockets lead by 3. There's the three. Another three from Houston.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Here's West. Here's LaVine for three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Here's James. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Down low. Yeah, that one's good. Bona. And now just a 2-point Houston lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Van Vliet outside. From outside the arc. He's off on that one. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to West. Over Van Vliet. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Finney Smith. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's what we call a high-effort play by Dorian Finney-Smith. Takes it right to the defense and gets the whistle.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Houston making a change here. Mavericks trail by 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you, Brian.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, what makes Murray so dangerous is his belief. He feels like he can score on anyone in the league.
Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. KD! What else would you expect? All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Number 4 for Houston. Number 12, Steven.
The Rockets lead by 4. Durant looking around. Pass to James. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. James has got 5 now.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now Gafford, defended by Easton. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time.
41.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. Looming large, KD.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
And he comes up with a bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Durant. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. And so Murray will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Washington a screen. Outside Murray. Here's Gafford. The layup off target. The Rockets lead by 5. Outside Durant. And they're running.
Yeah, that's an instance where P.J. Washington just baits the defender into the foul. This guy has such a good feel.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
That one's off. And the Rockets making a change here.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Outside Eason. Screen by Durant. To the paint. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Daniel Gafford picks one up. And that one misses.
Boy, Kevin Durant is one of one, guys. A 7-footer with the complete offensive arsenal. What a privilege to have operated in his era.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
The three is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Mavericks trail by 6. Washington with the ball. He's picked up by Eason. It's Durant with a drive. KD attacking with force.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Washington right side. Shot clock at 6. Şengün pulls it down. And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. Easton outside. Screen by Durant. Tipped. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Now LaVine. Durant with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Outside Ingram. Outside Durant. Here's Durant. He gets the first, and that'll put him up by 9. Good on both. Daniels. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Cash it in!
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Durant. And Davis with the block. Here's Daniels. "51 seconds left to the fourth." Now LaVine. Another shot. Oh, LaVine converts in close.
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by LaVine.
It's stolen by Daniels.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. LaVine, big time.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Davis for 3. Can't get it to go. It's stolen by Daniels. Oh, money!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Durant connects!
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about wraps it up.
Only you, and me, let's deep. She don't need honey, she already. If you bring your girls, I'ma bring my army. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face cut valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. At 10, yeah, that's my. Feel talk, tick tock like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I girl, move your waist and wine like this. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face cut valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. Tick tock like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I girl, move your waist and wine like this.
So bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. I'm a Tommy boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure, oh yeah. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts, let me hit some, yeah. Baby, I be messed up for ya. Said she wanted me to now, baby, let me get a little toya. And she got dark thoughts, let me hit some now. Baby, I be messed up for ya. I get dark thoughts too, but I keep them. Shorty got her friend group up, so I keep it on the low, but I peep them. Nowadays I'm stuck up in that mode, don't need a. I'm really him, telling keep up. Always got that on me, let it creep up, yeah. Oh, they need a squad, they need a team up, yeah. I feel like Scotty got my beam up. No, my so bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. I'm a Tommy boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure, oh yeah. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts, let me hit some, yeah.
Welcome. And happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. The last time these two teams met, it was the Houston Rockets who came away with the W against the Mavericks. They've got some momentum coming into this one. They like to break free of this 1-1 even series tie.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Shot clock at 2. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And here is West. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And Davis throws it down.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
On the free throw, no good. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Outside, Levine. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Smart hoop by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Daniels. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And then Durant with the dunk.
Doesn't it just look like he's gliding down the floor? Durant in transition is just beautiful art.
Pass to Levine. Over Durant. Levine can't hit. Puts up a deep three. And KD good for 3. KD's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Daniel. Rockets with the rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And Durant gets it to go. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 3. Outside, Levine. Shot to stop the run. Bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Outside Dumars. KD looking around. Here's Adams. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And, Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now here's Levine. He's got 5. And it's Davis finishing it off.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD. Using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that one is good. Durant's got 11 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Fast break. Here we go. Elbow shot is on the way. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jerry West.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a three-level, two-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here's James outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
In the corner, Daniels. Ingram with the steal. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Rockets on top, leading by 6.
17.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Eason. Back to Durant. Eason, the screen. The Mavericks pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray outside. To the inside. And stolen by Şengün. All going up court. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you, Kevin.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie.
Number 3, Brandon Ingram.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant. Rebounded by Gafford.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him out.
And it's Washington missing. Rockets leading by 5. Puts it up from 15. A steal. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Murray. No scoring in this one. Here's Gafford. Alexander Walker.
The length of Ingram, it really affects shooters.
In close, Durant gets the bucket.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Alexander Walker. Murray outside. Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Six to shoot. Stolen by Dumars. One-on-one here. Here's Durant. Now Finney-Smith. Alexander Walker with the ball. And stolen by Şengün. Durant down the lane.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
Washington, that's for 2. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. That's good from Durant. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Drills the three-pointer.
We've seen the evolution of LaVine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Davis. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 5. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Left side West. And finished off by Davis.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
Ingram outside. High post try. 2 points. That one goes. Ingram's got his first basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they're just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And forget about finesse. This fella's all about the power.
It's Ingram on the wing. Over Daniels. Here's Adams. Banked in off the glass. Adams has got his second basket.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Now LaVine. He's got 8. Takes it inside. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go.
And how about when Ingram turns on the Jets, especially there in transition.
Now here's West. Nothing on the board. Pass to Levine. Launches from deep. Up again. The rebound by Steven Adams. Rockets leading by 7. Screen by Adams. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Again, the Rockets score.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Daniels with the steal. Down low. Here's Bona. Outside for Davis. Right side Levine. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Mavericks trailed by 7. And here's West for 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. West has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Ingram. And Bona with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Tipped away. Stolen by Washington. Inside. It's stolen by Eason. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Offensive rebound is a big part of Şengün's game. Just look at his numbers. They've been great over the years.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Durant just inside the line. That shot no good. Here's Dallas. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Eason. He's looking for James and finds him. And some nice passing there by Houston. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Okongwu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Pass to Gafford. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 3. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Still doing it at this age, Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on the NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Shot clock at 6. Okongwu a screen. For 3, Murray. Şengün with the rebound. The Rockets trail. LeBron outside. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's picked up by James. They double him with Şengün. Stolen by Durant. Three-pointer. So smooth on the 3 from Durant. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And here is West to the inside. Pass to Bona. And a wide open look for Daniel. Sinks the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Impressive dime from KD. You look at his assist numbers over his career, and they are elite for his position.
Davis sets a screen. Inside. And it's slammed in by Davis. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Down low. Here's Capella. The shake. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And it's Houston on the break. LeBron James finishes off the break.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. LaVine. The 3 is off.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Daniels fires. Şengün with the rebound. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 13-5 run. It's Capella.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Durant. Misses the 3. Mavericks trailed by 5. Jumps up. Jammed in. He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Daniels. And the shot goes in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Şengün. And that basket was going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down. That's a big whistle.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Rockets leading by 4. Durant! Off target from outside. It's deflected. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
LaVine with the rebound.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his time.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Now O'Connor. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Now Washington. LaVine fired. I'll get the 3. Durant. He takes it in.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now LaVine. Oh, the slam dunk.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. LeBron James. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Thing here, they ain't Jordan Brand, a swing man. With my pinky in the air, the length of an equal swing span. I'm never just winging it, I'm a thinking man. Me and Preem, we like the town car, we Lincoln fam. Frequent Puerto Rican hair, my sneakers Lisa G a pair. Be aware, this ain't even fair. These are millionaire hands, get paid handsome. What you expect, I'm a handsome man. Yup. I will answer your prayers, facts. From your lips to Marciano's ears. Lord. Prayer hands.
We on? All right.